Wenn der Kompass in East dann auf dem Boss liegt, willst du dann zum Boss gehen? Wenn du eine Waffe hast. Ah, du hast ja eine Waffe. Ah, ne, warte mal. Wir starten nur mit Boots, ne? Oh Gott, ja. Ich dachte mit Schwert auch. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Late to the Past Randomizer League Invitational League Season 5. We have a matchup between the Turtle Rockers and Potatoepouch. On the side of Turtle Rockers is FaZe and Namefaker, and on the side of Potatoepouch is Magno and Tam. I'm Professor Render, and joining me is Dervindulch. How are you doing?
I'm really fine and excited about today. How about you?
I am doing great. So this is a Skull Woods division, and this Skull Woods division, it is a very, very tight race to try and get third and fourth. Currently, there are 4 teams in that have 15 points. One of them is on the screen right now, and that's the Turtle Rockers. The others are TM32 Gutrout, Team Hime, and Validation Chest Boots. They're both sitting at 5 and 7. Like, all those are sitting at 5 and 7, and hopefully this will get resolved today or probably next couple of days. I don't know. It's Wednesday over here. But right now we are playing. This is the 7th and final week of normal play, of regular season play, and this is co-op Randomizer. So this is a starting boots seed, where you have you have an enemy shuffle and then a full boss shuffle, which is where the Randomizer part comes in. So enemies can be like within reason, can be anywhere. Some enemies will need to be are placed in a way that you can still kill them. And we're underway now. And then the full boss shuffle means that any of the 7 bosses can show up with some restrictions where their placement's at, and there are 3 duplicates of one of the bosses that are just sitting around.
So right now we've seen that bush crab is 5 rupees, and we've got green pennant and desert, and the other one are crystals.
Yes, that is correct. So Tam and FaZe are on the way over to take a look at the Saha hut, and it looks like the I guess what's called the altitude jerk guy.
Yeah,
getting off bombs.
So it's really convenient and good to know. You get 2 free bombs at this position. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice little start. We get some blue mail to kick things off, but not a bad find.
Yeah, and especially in Randomizer, it's really nice. Oh, it's just a single arrow on Lumberjack.
And okay, so at least we're not too hurting it for killing Aga for just an item, like for a required item. So both Namefigure and Magno are gonna head into the Lost Woods, take a look at what that item is. It's just 20 rupees. Both of them will pick it up. And it looks like FaZe will head into Eastern Palace.
Yeah, it's something like, why not? You are already here. And hopefully there's something while your mate is doing something else. And with blue mail, oh, I like this. If you're unlucky on timing, you get a hit before you get to the door.
Yeah, welcome to Randomizer, everyone. Yep. Where rollers could just be anywhere and like could just show up to ruin your day at any point. We get it fluid on the race game.
Yeah, really good. A really nice mobility, and it's something everyone wants to get.
FaZe found the compass, and he did a map check to take a look at what the boss is, and it is a Helmasaur.
So all we need is a weapon to hit him, and we could do it. Oh, and there's our sword for it in Blind's hut. And a moon pearl.
Wow, okay. Yeah, it was out in the blinds hut. And both of those. Okay,
Oh, this is a friendly chicken hut.
Yeah, this is rather tame.
At least one vanilla chicken.
And there's Mir, right in the well. And Potatoepouch will go ahead and activate the flute. Or, well, Tam is going to activate the flute. Soon Magno will do it.
Oh, we are almost about to get our Zero money.
Yeah, we're just about 80 rupees, about 80, 70 rupees short.
Yeah.
But, hey, it's good. It's fine, I guess. Just a little bit of a return on investments, I guess, on the bottle vendor. Yeah. There's a Magno's flu activation done, and Tam tells him that tells Magno that hey, there's a beer here. Pretty easy. You just don't have to worry about anything else. And also we'll look at the blue boomerang here. Why not?
Yeah, it's the first stun weapon. And the first stun weapon is always the best stun weapon.
It's a stun weapon. It at least will help you. And we found some Aria.
Yeah, this is big. This is really big. Still not in logic, but big.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's at least a good weapon. It is really good knowledge for Namefaker. When they need it, he knows where to run instead of searching. And it's more likely that it's required. Oh, and Face going to take the fish.
Yes, so this you see a fish that's close by. You can walk this fish all the way over to the bottle vendor, and you get pretty much a big old package of stuff from him.
Yeah, Face did not have bombs for Hammer Sword, so technically not a sword as well. He's getting it, but it's hard for him without any weapon. But he knows he can kill the boss after getting the sword. But the dark room right before the boss is really evil if you can't see. There could be anything.
The nice thing about the dark room in the Eastern Palace is that you don't, at least with Eastern Palace in the back, you don't need a bow to get to the boss because enemies are shuffled. You need to at least find some way to kill the enemies and not be locked by someone else. So there's Phase getting the sword and the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you can't see your enemy and there are lions in your way, there's no way you can get rid of them.
Yes, and that's one other thing too. If a lamp is nice just to see where you're going, but it just in general you do not need a bow because there isn't a I think the enemy shuffle doesn't expect you to have a bow or just to get to the boss.
Yeah, it's not required, but for logic, the items were placed before the enemies. So technically you need it, but you do not really need it.
Right, yeah. I keep forgetting that like the items are placed before enemies, just like as far as logic is concerned. You see Magno heading into Tower of Hera, choosing to go to play the mountain, and we have another sword. This is a Master Sword.
Yeah, hard required no matter what.
Yeah, otherwise, well, how would you kill Ganon? We're not playing swordless anymore. We don't need a hammer.
Yeah, Tom is unlucky, getting killed by Pokey.
I mean, I don't think. Oh, did Tam not get the uncle?
He did get the ankle and the chest, but while dashing through the Pookie, he got hit by the balls of it.
Right.
Both
Yeah,
times and too much damage.
Right. I just wanted to check just because Tam was heading back over. This is just for a escape front of escape play.
All in all, still a friendly Randomizer.
Yeah, so far the enemy positions have not been as terrible in a way. We got a fire rod in the big chest,
Ooh.
Hera.
Interesting. Definitely something you want to see.
Yeah, it will help with the pokies for sure.
Yeah, and if we can see Twinex somewhere, it's hard required, as well as maybe on Cold Stare.
Yeah, because Trinex can't show up on the Molorworm thing, but it's just. I know this we're looking a little bit looking ahead in the future, but as of right now, Trinex cannot show up here in the.
Unlucky he has no magic, but there's Cold Stare.
Well, at least have fire rods used for something.
Yeah. So if he's getting magic, he could do it, but with green mail, 4 hearts, even full magic, I don't recommend trying it. 1 hack and you are dead.
Yeah, there is a blue mail that is sitting around.
Yeah, and Magno is about to get it.
Okay, we got our Dark World map check here. We got a 5/6s on Skull and Thieves Town, and Independence were in Turtle Rock and Mire.
So our Sumaria is not that much required. If not for items or maybe pet.
Perhaps, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, it's a who knows, but still a good weapon.
Face will go ahead and climb up here, get the sword. And eventually we'll lead up, excuse me, to the fire rod.
And he's got a full magic bar and a blue mace, so he could try it.
He could. One thing I could see is as long as FaZe keeps his magic or his health full, he could just save some magic on the fire rod to have some fire rod shots on hand just by doing the little fire rod and sword beam and back and forth.
Yeah, would be the best for him, so he can kill at least 1 puff with fire rod.
Tam's gonna head over to the desert. And the desert ledge doesn't have anything. Here's our first Lionel. Just 2 Lionels, in fact. First 2 Lionels.
Yeah, so it's at least something. And looks like Magnus about to get the knowledge about our Sumaria, and maybe he's going to get Hammersaw King. He's got 6 bombs are close.
If he's accurate with his, if he's accurate, he can at least do this with. He can at least get it. We did see flippers on Aegina's cave.
Yeah, and flippers that early are okay. So more like nice with Randomizer. It's dangerous to fake flipper.
FaZe has taken down the shell. Now it's got to deal with the pops directly.
Oh, this is not good. Still okay.
I think he can't take a puff hit on blue mail.
Yeah, 1. But then he's 1 hit by no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and as I say that, it happens.
It's okay to say no, I come back.
No, on blue mail with 4 hearts, and you don't have like bottles or half magic to compensate, it's better off to just leave it alone.
Yeah, or just try it, and if it's happening, it's good. If not, then okay. You here, it doesn't hurt that much to try it. If you compensate the next climb as well.
Name figure runs directly into a Lionel and it takes the fall for it. Which that was out in the desert, which isn't really good in a way. Tam like briefly got like a small glimpse at something. I think
it was nothing important.
Yeah, it was. It looks like the blue part of an arrow. So that was what tipped off Tam to say, okay, this is nothing. All right, so name figure returns to the desert to get Nagina's cave, revealing that, hey, the flippers are here. You might want to just make your way over there soon, after you're done with this front of escape.
So Tam with much more hearts. Yeah, we say just 2, but it's really considerable just to say 2 more. Would have a much easier fight against Colts there, at least for your mind. You know you're not one shot. Even when you get a small hit.
Yeah, and this is nice, and there's something that was stressed quite a bit when you over the course of this week. Hearts are very much important. It's very important to call out that, hey, hearts are along the way, like something that is a heart along the way if you need it. Like, you're probably gonna need it anyway, because who knows what perils you're gonna be dealing with, because with the shuffle and all that.
Yeah, unfortunately for Tam, he did not pick up the magic. But no, okay. Would have been another decision just to switch the button and say, I am fine taking SWAT cubes. Instead of only firewatch shots.
Alright, Tam will go ahead and get the fire rod here. And we'll also take this opportunity to get some bombs. Get a bomb from the attitude jerk guy. And it looks like he's just gonna bail. Tam's gonna bail, knowing that he doesn't have the magic. I'm guessing he doesn't. He doesn't want to do the sword thing, at least for the moment.
Yeah, it's not. It's possible that it's hard to acquire, but still not 100%.
It's also possible that Tam doesn't want to do Cold Slayer with just 6 hearts and blue mail, and again, instead taking the fire rod to Dark Cross.
Oh, it looks like something evil is in the dark room. Magnus, stay safe. Oh no, it's a spike. Oh.
If anything, it is just the key, the Dark Cross key. Now it looks like FaZe is just saying, yeah, that's a no. I'm not gonna do this any further unless.
So Magnus has got the small key. And with a small key in your hand, it's not that hard to try it again. While Tam knows, okay, there's a big spike, you have to stay still. So it's okay if both try simultaneously.
FaZe is going to sit up for Houlihan to get 225 rupees. This is, I believe, preparing for a Zora play.
Yeah, he can get his flippers and then just pay him. It's in logic. Maybe hard required. And if not, yeah, then it's back of escape. Or Tower of Hera. For the logic.
Yeah, and to answer a question in the chat, you can all right, so back of escape is just mushroom and that's it. But to answer the question, a lot of these races are done with something called advanced logic, and with the advanced logic setting on, this means Fire Rod is a legal precision, a legal fire source for Eastern Palace back, and also the back of escape. Get a hammer from that mushroom. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's good for hammer socking. And with Fire Rod and hammer, I can't see him not doing Eastern. Or at least the boss whenever you want. Or at least Tam with still no Sumaria in a sense. Yeah, this is a tough fight.
This is on a half heart too, and yes, you to answer another question, you still need lamp for Aga Tower because there's not enough torch boxes to light up, the way back up. In the Zora Chet play, just only gets the 10 arrows, and Name Faker takes the death.
Yeah, really unlucky ice block. Yeah, but with hammer, right side of mountain is possible. Hopefully we see something new.
Yeah, and this is a little unfortunate for the Turtle Rockers, because they were making their way to the back of escape, but given the fact that they didn't have a whole lot of magic, and given that there's a big spike within the Dark Cross itself, FaZe had taken the death originally, and so it's up to Name Faker to do the rest. With no magic for the Fire Rod, for the Fire Rod, and there's no lamp, and at the moment there's no lamp.
But it isn't logic to do it. So yeah, he could have taken away for just magic.
Speaking of the lamp, so yes, that Fire Rod is logically required.
Yeah. So it's still a rule of fire.
Well, I guess so. I think unless we don't. Oh no, we didn't see a glove anywhere. During this whole light world.
Yeah, still no glove.
So yeah, this is logically required.
Yeah, if not on one of those evil bosses right now, is. Oh no, wait! It can't just be on hammer. Even if then. We still need a bow for the logic, even if we do not need it.
Right, yeah, considering, like you mentioned, items are placed before the enemies. Items are placed before the enemies.
Yeah, bow or cold stare, and on cold stare, you go for hammer saw, and hammer saw has your glove. Yeah, this could be possible, chat. Yeah.
So, with the knowledge that Potatoepouch has, Tam and Magno are pretty much in lockstep climbing up Aga.
Yeah, to be fair, if Aga is not the answer and pot is empty, it's okay for them. They still will get a much easier fight on Hammer Saw King and Cold Stare, no matter what. Except there's just junk around. And
looked like
Faye's having a rough time with dodging Hammersaw.
Yeah, and this room isn't tough. The thing about it is that you're doing, I guess, what I can consider like the Nintendo commercial way of fighting the boss, of fighting Hammersaw King. I think that's what it was. I think it was in an old Nintendo commercial that showed that someone using bombs as a viable strategy for the Hammersaw King, but that is a Hammersaw King down on face side. And it's just 20 rupees.
Well, at least our first crystal.
Yeah, first crystal, it's 20 rupees. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else. Well, you still have Cold Stare. That could still have a glove, I think.
The chances on gloves are really low right now.
Yeah, it is low. Duh, right. We got both items in here. Right. Derp.
Yeah.
I completely forgot we got both items.
The mushroom was our hammer, so yeah, it's hard required. Just to go back of escape. At least now, Namefaker has got Firewall. And magic, so he could light up.
Yeah, and this is just a very awkward way to get for the logic to show up with the way this, like, because you're dealing with a fire rod. You have to get the fire rod so that you can get your mushroom from the back of escape. And this is completely within logic.
Yeah, this is one of the most evil parts on Randomizer. If you do not have the lamp, but you have to do back of escape. There are a lot of enemies, and those lamps you can light on are on sometimes bad positions in Randomizer.
Yeah, and you have to do a lot of manipulation to even get around some of the enemies. And even then, you also, as you mentioned, it's really hard because you don't have a lamp. You can't see where people are going, like where all the enemies are. So you have to be very careful. All right, Tam and Magno are out, and there's an ice rod here.
Oh, unlucky Namefaker got hit again. This is really bad for them right now. Every death takes more than 1 minute just to come back to the same position.
Yeah, and remember, this has considerations for who this race, I believe, has considerations for third and fourth, because right now Turtle Rockers is sitting at 15 points along with 3 others. Those 3 other teams include TM32 God Routes, Team Inmate, and Validation Chestnuts. And Potatoepouch is sitting at 21. Currently in looking to try and solidify a 3rd place position, I think. Yeah, so there is some consideration as to how this plays out, like how the standings will play out for playoffs. Tam has made his way into pod, while Magno took a look at Pipe Cave, and I don't think it was anything of note. Wait, is there rollers somewhere? Oh wait, Name Thickers is gonna be is close to getting that mushroom.
Yeah, he's through it. And then Face will be like, oh no.
I mean, the mushroom is scary as it is, because like Because who knows if that has something. They've been dying a lot.
Yeah, and
Like-
it is hard to come back from that much death right now. Not impossible, but hard. And FaZe has the problem that he's much less hard than Namefaker.
And I know that hammer being revealed by Namefaker, it's like, oh, jeez, this is bad. We're already behind because of several deaths that we had taken trying to get to this thing.
To be fair, if I would be Namefaker, I would say to FaZe, go out, get some hearts, and come back.
Yeah, and this is, I think, what FaZe is. Oh no, this is for the magic. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's not just that FaZe has less hearts than Namefaker. FaZe has less hearts than Potatoepouch, like the both players on the side of Potatoepouch. Because right now Magno is sitting at 6, while Tam is sitting at 7. I mean, which is the same amount of hearts that Namefaker has. Right, so Namefaker is going to go ahead and look at the Paradox Cave. Tam does the map check after getting the compass and reveals that Vitreous is on the Helmut Arcane boss position. Yeah, and this is where FaZe is gonna get red mail. I don't know if Magno and Tam found that. And
no, but red mail alone would be a considerable idea of going there, with now Lionel not one-shot you.
yeah, and this does. Yeah, and I don't know if FaZe was waiting on Namefaker to see what's locked behind that hammer, and then also you got the health too. So here's the health coming in for FaZe. This is the time where FaZe kind of needs that health, and with the red mail, this will help a lot. Magno finds a heart out of King's Tomb, by the way.
Yeah, this dark room reminds me on all the inverted seats where you could have to do, no matter what, 3 hearts, hammer blind on green. So it's really hard, but sometimes there's no way to dodge it. Oh.
Is FaZe gonna do... He's gonna do Aga Tower with no lamp.
I mean, it's okay to try it. If he's doing it, it can save him some time.
I don't agree with this.
It is hard, yes.
I don't agree with it because you do have that lamp, but I think the reasoning is that, well, that lamp is buried under a mushroom and hammer, I think. But this still feels just they've wasted enough time. But I don't know if I don't feel this is the right play, but it looks like FaZe will just do it just fine because he knows where the torch is for that for the maze.
Yeah, and to be fair, if he's going to pot while Namefaker is going the Dark South shot, it's okay. Face will get some more hearts, maybe some new confidence, and right after that he still can go for it.
I don't know. The pacifist, like the one who plays a bit more passively, feels like this feels aggressive. But if FaZe is very confident in doing the back, then all the power to him. It looks like this is, and this with his confidence showing that on how to do the dark rooms with just the fire rod, knows what the torches are, then this actually isn't bad. It's a way to catch you up after being behind for so long.
Yeah, and later he maybe has got a glove, and if not, at least more health. So the next time he's about to get his mushroom will be at least much easier. If not, just using the fast way. Yeah, and right now, yeah, toolboxers are some minutes away from catching up.
And we did, apparently Magno did see, did find out that there was a hook shot somewhere. I don't know where it was. Yeah, I don't know where that hook shot came up. Oh, it looks like okay, it was from Stumpy. Which means
FaZe can't get it without a hammer.
FaZe can't get it because of that hammer position.
Oh, Magna is having one of the harder enemies you can get. It's blind on Mosula's room, really hard. Magna, grab a stone. Oh, this is not looking good.
This is how, like, welcome to Randomizer, especially the boss, the full boss Randomizer.
Yeah.
The ball boss shuffle, where blind on the Skullwoods boss room is kind of rude.
Yeah, to be fair, he could have used the cape glitch, grabbing a stone, waiting for blind coming up. But unfortunately for him, he did not.
I don't.
It's at least for the waiting phase until he's coming up, so he's got more time on his magic bar.
Right. I wasn't shutting you down. I was just trying to think of a way to approach it. I don't know what I was going to say there, but it looks like Magna will get some magic to try to, I believe, reattempt. Yeah, this will be him reattempting to go back. Yeah, because with no bottle or half magic or whatever, this means you every time you run out of magic, you gotta go back and get more magic, and that costs time. Tam, in the meantime, is in Swamp Palace. And yeah, just to bring up something from the chat, yes, you are hearing this right. This is Mega Man music, specifically Mega Man X in Zelda, and this is the work of the wonderful little thing known as MSU 1-packs. They're just basically an MSU 1-pack. Is just a music pack replacement for Link to the Past Randomizer that uses the MSU 1 concept chip.
Yeah, one of the evil parts. Okay, this is okay. Normally you have to check if you can do a diver down with an Randomizer, and I would say it is possible to do it, but Tom's saying no, I will play safe.
I think this is doable. Like,
yeah. But he's playing right now more like better safe than sorry. It's okay to say that.
Yeah, it's fine. Like that's a totally fair play to make. And that's something to let your teammate know. If you're the one in Swamp Palace, I think the best way you can go about it is that you do the way it's intended, and then you tell her if you're cleared to do a diver down through left side swamp, and if so, then hey, that's some information for your teammate to know. Namefaker will head into Swamp Palace now, and Namefaker again revealing that the Stumpy had the hook shot, this is where it gets awkward for FaZe.
Yeah, if he's not getting a glove right now, he still has to do, even with maybe 1 or 2 more hearts, the old-fashioned way for back of escape. And this can be awful for him.
We get a bow on left side swamp for Tam. Classic.
Yeah. Definitely something you want to get. Not want to see, but want to get. So, but with this bow, E-stun is in logic.
Yes.
Evil guards.
Yeah, it's the ones that chase you. They automatically target you and chase you really around crazy like nuts. And this room isn't any better.
Yeah, fireball just attacking both sides is pretty awful. And on half heart, your one shot for anything can be difficult.
Ooh, that was close.
And yeah, Magno got our first battle. Oh, harmless hallway. Still, yeah, you can say still harmless.
Yeah, it's not this one's not terrible. Like it could be worse. And I also say it could be in this I can also say too that since FaZe went through this, that bridge isn't looking too bad either.
Yeah, mostly you can get much worse room.
Yeah, that bridge is quite a pain if there's something like a spike or whatever. Ooh, FaZe took a death onto that Andy Fairy one doing the dark maze, and Moldorm was found on what's it? This is the swamp boss thing. I don't know if Tam actually found the I think he found the compass and may have gotten the information for it. I don't know. That bottle turned in coming up for Magno, just 3 bombs. And here's Namefaker gonna go ahead and do a diver down here. Yeah, this is still doable. Nice.
Yeah. But one evil fact is that Randomizer can break your bomb jumps, and he's trying to do a bomb.
Yeah, this is why like it's better to just wait and see if your team able you go ahead and do it, unless you want to do it like when you're ahead. I mean, in that case, go ahead. If it looks safe to do it, you can still want to call that out to your teammate either way. So. Oh, and Magno's in Thieves Town now, which can get very, very laggy very, very quickly.
Yeah. Right now, this room is one of the most known for. But today, just evil birds. Oh, FaZe, stay safe. Yeah, this is fine. He will get everything.
Yeah, this was a good play to make from FaZe, and just unfortunate that the hook shot ended up being in a spot where it's hammer locked, and after reviewing that information from Namefaker, and with the fact that gloves are still out there somewhere, yeah, it doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. So here comes the hammer for FaZe. This will lead to possibly the lamp soon, and then I don't know if hookshot will come after that.
Oh, it's a French. It's really evil with French vanilla glove in Thieves Town, so there was no way for FaZe to get it before.
Oh really? Oh no, yeah, that's really rough.
So at least Magno and Tam know everything done really good for them.
Yeah, so far, like, Potatoepouch has some advantage, even though it is still a little early to call. It's just in a situation where it's both gloves are here.
Ouch.
Oh no!
Yeah, Magno saying Mirror is faster than coming back. Just go the way from beginning back. It's easier. But both, so 2 French vanilla gloves in one dungeon. There was no way for FaZe, even with using glitches at no matter what, to get another way around. And yeah, it feels like you have to do it really fast on Thieves Town.
Yeah, and that's just really bad. Like when FaZe or when Namemaker comes over to Thieves Town and reveals that information, or even like FaZe, I don't know, one of the Turtle Rockers, one of them will see that there's 2 gloves in Thieves Town, and that's just like they're probably feeling a lot more bad considering what happened trying to pursue the logical way to get those gloves.
Right now we can get every boss. We can go in. Yeah, it's go mode for Potatoepouches right now.
Yeah, and that is full on go. With the fact that you don't need the mitts or the medallion, it doesn't matter because both pendants, both medallion dungeons are pendants. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing here. That's just.
Yeah, it's really hard right now for Turtle Walkers comeback, but it's still possible. And yeah, hopefully one of them will go for Thieves Town as fast as possible, so they know where the gloves are.
All right, Tam will go ahead and fight the Lamos here on the Thieves Town boss spot. And this is free. And this is one of the nice things too about the boss shuffle too, is that you can peek the Thieves Town boss at any point, and yeah, and you can, if it's a boss that if you can clear, then cool.
Yeah, and guards in Ice Palace are so evil. They sent Magno in, and then it was like pinata. So he might want to do Fire Rod instead, or Somaria Cape. Anything that protects him. And yeah, good point on chat. There's a chance for Wall Master on the trying for Icebreaker.
Yeah, that's like, that's just in general kind of, it just feels rude. I don't think we're seeing a Wall Master yet.
We've seen one.
Oh, wait. Oh, we did see a Wall Master? Oh, okay.
Not in these rooms, but on the drop down, at least one.
Oh, the drop down. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was like, wait. Is there seriously a Wall Master like in this room? Like like in this super tile? Like that would just be awful knowing that. I mean, it means you're forced to do an IPBJ. Unless you're quick with it.
So this fireball is really evil if you do not have a Somaria and have to do the normal way. Without cap, there's an almost 100. Oh, evil head.
Oh, the skull head got Magno when he was trying to hookshot over. And that's just Magno gonna just leave.
Yeah, it's looking about to getting new hearts and the battle. Some safety is not bad.
Yeah, at least the nice thing about this is that you do have that Magno does have a safety in play. With that one bottle that we've seen from Magno. And this is the only bottle that we've seen from this race, and in general, like Magno is pulling the one bottle that Tam does not have. Alright, so here's Tam fighting blind.
Yeah, and with Fire Shield and Cape in his hands, he's more than just safe.
Yeah, you got half magic, you got the cape, you've got blue mail and plenty of hearts to back it up. And yeah, there's just another crystal for Tam. That's the third one that he's acquired.
Yeah, and right now, Potatoepouch is just doing everything they can, hoping for go mode in the best ways. And Turtle Walkers still have to do Thieves Town. And there is a small chance that one of them is just going for the boss and going back to kill instead of, and it would be more nice if one of them is just going straight.
I should probably correct myself here. Tam is a they, not a he. I apologize for the misgendering.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just say the name whenever you can.
Yeah, it is nice. It's easier to say the name, and who knows. Well, anyway, Tam is gonna head to. It's gonna head into pod now. Well, Magno's gonna reattempt doing this ice. Hopefully okay, there we go. That's out of the way. The skull is out of the way. It is a Argus.
Oh, Magno on one heart. Yeah, it's okay to say just use the bottle. You've got it.
Yeah, the bottle is you use the bottle there. Like if you're that like low, just get a bottle, and hey, you get a bottle back because there's one right here in the Freezor chest.
Yeah, really convenient.
Yeah, perfect timing for that.
And this is good for Tam as well. So Tam will get at least one battle as safety for at least GT climb, and it can be really hard for them there. With knowing about all other dungeons.
Tam, I believe, hit go mode at around about like 40 some minutes. Alright, so Magno's gonna fight this Argus now. The sad thing is that there's no bombos around to have a essentially a smart bomb at the ready.
Yeah, at least have magic, so it's okay.
Right. I just figured it'd be nice to have that. We get a burn up from Cold Stare. Not like it matters because they're both in go mode, but Tam's gonna when Magno finishes his fight, his ice palace boss clear, Tam does another boss clear. This time is in pod, and that's where Betty was hiding around.
So there's a small chance that we do not need the ice sword, but there's another chance that we hard require the ice sword with not knowing where Twinex is. And it's
Correct.
possible he's just in Turtle Rock or Maya. If not, at least one Twinex is then in GT, and there are two spots for Twinex. One in the basement, in Ice Armor's room, and the other one is the first mini-boss fight in Climb.
Alright. I guess the one of the nice things too about this is that considering that they left Hera out, because of the Coast Stare situation, they're gonna be coming into GT and just have Hera left remaining. Although Magno still needs to get the bow.
Yeah, Magno's about to do it. He still has to do Swamp no matter what, so it's okay. But I can imagine that Potatoepouch is still open at least all chests in their way. Just to try to get silvers or sword upgrade. Master Sword silverless doesn't feel good. Even if I know they can do it. But still, it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, if you could climb, or well, you still need the bow for logic anyway. Just as I was just kind of thinking about it. I was thinking about it a little bit more. Like, you could climb GT without a bow, but then you'd still need the bow logically.
Yeah, and with Pot, Crystal, it's hard to quiet no matter what.
Right.
Normally, if Pot is just a pendant and there's nothing on pet, the bow is just a recommendation.
Oh yeah, because since pod's a crystal, you still need that bow, right? I almost forgot about that. The bow, hammer, and hook shots are always logically required, but not for Randomizer.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a chance.
You still need the hammer. You just regardless, yes. yeah, logically, it does expect you, because the way that it works is that the items are placed first before the enemies get shuffled around.
And I'm getting trolled by anti-fairies? Still fine.
Yeah, this at least with this is that you're not hurting that much for this fight. You don't really need magic. I mean, it's nice to you can it's good to have magic just to get through the second phase faster. Oh, by the way, Magno has the bow now, so that is a full go for Potatoepouch.
Yeah, and right now, Face knows he has to rush for Thief's Town, while Namefaker is finding the first glove and is attempting to go for the second one.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say now that Potatoepouch has a pretty substantial advantage.
Yeah, still in go mode while the other team is still looking for and opening everything is hard.
And this is considering too that they had trouble trying to get to the logical hammer, which was locked behind the mushroom that was in the back of Escape, and those gloves showed up at a time when and where it was after the hammer came out and after killing Aga, which is what had the lamp involved. Yeah, it's just it's rough. Randomizer just one time, and like one day, Randomizer just will come over and just say, "Hey, I know you want that item, but no, you're gonna have to deal with this incredibly tough gauntlet where you're constantly dying over and over again."
Yeah, and sometimes Randomizer is just like, "Yeah, you need your way, just go. We won't stay in your way."
Yeah, that's just the beauty of Randomizer. Like, and that's what makes it really fun. Just Randomizer makes the game a lot more of like it's just reacting on the fly. You have to react to what's happening at any point. It's like, okay, this is a thing, this is another thing, and etc. etc. All right, so Tam is going to go ahead and take a look at Hookshot Cave on the way up to GT. Well, GT, Mirror GT, and then go up to Hera, rather. And there's
Isa is okay. Can be useful in Gauntlet.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, still possible. And more money.
That's a kind of a rude thing for that mini hell well to just come up and like just do a just protect the chest with his life or whatever. All right, Tam will mirror out in front to Hera. I guess we can go ahead and play the game, the guessing game here. So if you want to put a number between 1 and 22, go ahead and do so. And if you're the first one to get it exactly or closest to it, above or below, then good on you.
Oh, poor Face died again.
And that was just because a bunch of crows were constantly attacking him.
Yeah, and to be fair, the chances that Magnu will help Tam right now on finding the GT big are slow. He still has to do pot and then go for Hera, so it feels like Tam will be the first one and will take a lot of time before Magnu is coming. So...
Right. I will briefly mention here is that Magno, and I think Tam also Tam saw this too, but I think also face. But there is the cannon guard, which is an enemy that is unused in the vanilla game. But the coding is still there, and it is a functional enemy that can be placed in the game if you do like a ROM hack or something. And it's there, and they figured for enemy shuffles, like, oh hey, there's this enemy that's just not being used in anywhere in the game. Let's just make that part of the shuffle, because why not? Anyway, guesses are closed now on Tam's side. We're going to go off of Tam, obviously, because Tam's way ahead here. All right, number 1 is just a small key.
Oh, rest in peace, Bob, or whoever is glitchy today.
Or, yeah, wherever it is.
Evil Crystal Waller. At least one hit guarantee, so...
Yeah, like... Just Randomizer doing Randomizer things. Right, 2. 3. It's quick.
Yeah, nothing important.
5, nothing else. We're gonna go and do a DM route. Six is the big key. Okay, so the closest one, since there wasn't a 6 before the cutoff, so I think the one 6 that came out in the chat came later, from what I can tell. So the closest one was iCure with 7, and that's just going off the first one that yes 7. So good on you, iCure.
And yeah, with being 6, there was a chance for being 1 or 2 as well, but not today.
Yeah, and that would have made Brogor or Dr. Griff the winners. One of the two. Still on the hunt for a better sword or silvers.
Yeah, but with skipping almost the whole GT, check-wise, there's a big chance that one of them is right below Tam, and Tam's never getting. To be fair, with the blue goo half magic, I can't see a big problem on fighting the pig. Even on Master Sword Silverless.
Alright, gauntlet time for Tam, and looks like Magno took a pretty unfortunate death. I think it was, he had this bottle set to, he had the bottle out, because he didn't get, there wasn't enough time to, for him to do the potion. So, for Trinix to show up, it would have to be, it would either, for the Espo to be required at this point, this Trinix would have to show up here. It would have to show up here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no we can say there's we're probably not going to see a Trinix. If Trinix was there, it's probably going to be on ice, or in the medallion dungeons that or the pennant dungeons that we never touched. Like,
yeah, it looks like today no ice was required at all.
Okay, so that was also the first of the repeats. Yeah, we've always saved one of the duplicates in this seed. Funny how co-op does that.
Yeah, Magno might be a little bit worried because he's a little bit behind on Tam's head, but on the other hand, the Turtle Walkers, I mean both of them, must feel really bad about the beginning.
Yeah,
and to be fair, it is like some minutes you can't just get away from. And even with perfect execution, there's no chance if everything is going up so fast on go mode.
Yeah, and it's just one of those cases where that start, it had to put the positioning of had the item placements be a little bit different, it probably wouldn't have been that bad, right? So okay, just want to make sure Tam got through that without dying. Yeah, it just feels bad knowing that they had that rough time trying to get to the back of escape at the start, which gave Potatoepouch the advantage gradually. And we did find the temper sword here at the top of GT.
Oh, really lucky. So, yeah, the Ganon fight will be pretty fast.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think you care you're not going to care anymore about that, about anything else. You just go ahead and run. And there's our first Mothula. Our first and only Mothula that we're going to be seeing. And
it's the easiest fight, but still, Mothula can spawn some spikes.
And just because, why not? Tam will go ahead and open up Moldorm too, just because.
Yeah.
Just because. No, nothing really to nothing too special. Just,
at least the seed is valid right now.
Or just fluffing.
And yes, there was a small chance of silvers and butter as well. Even if butter wouldn't make that much difference.
Anyway, I get to now all the boss shenanigans are taken care of. Now we just have to deal with Aga 2 and Ganon, because, well, they can't be shuffled around. They're just they have to keep their post after all. All right, Aga 2 is down for Tam, so they'll be on the way to Ganon.
Yeah, and even if Tam is saying, I do not want to do it with 4 hearts, there's a way to get new hearts with the bonk on the tree right now. Or just try it maybe with half magic and full magic bar. I can't see a problem.
Right, so Tam will go ahead and start their Ganon fight. All right, now it's time to drink the potion. Yep. I think at this point you well, you can still do the fire rod here. You have 16 shots, which is more than enough for you to do enough spins necessary to finish the game here.
Yeah, a good decision for Magno. Just get some magic refills, to be fair. And if you've got 2 bottles, it's safe.
All right. And it's still teleporting. And there we go. We got to phase 4. Silvers are in GT, of course, like they always are. And I keep saying this plenty of times. Plenty of times. Silvers are always in GT, except when they don't, for some reason. It's not. Yeah. Ganon's not consistent not consistent.
But to be fair, I can't see Magno searching for it.
No. Considering the fact that the silvers were, or the big key rather, was really early, there's no reason for Magno to go and search for it. All he cares about is the sword that's at the top of GT. But GG's out for Tam. They'll be crossing the bridge first.
Yeah, and there's no way right now to fall down.
No. He's going to cross the 1x3 bridge, and they'll finish with an official race.GG time of 1:12:34 in first place.
Yeah, GG's.
Now, Magno will still have to finish in order to before FaZe and Name Faker to lock in the win. Yeah, that was well ran by Tam. They definitely put up a good performance there. All right, now Magno will go ahead and get that final crystal and he'll enter GT.
So even if Sivas is probably not on the way, if it would have been on Bob Chest or Ice Armor's nights, then it would be much different if Tom has decided to go full left or full right. Then maybe it's on the way and yeah, it's okay to try. But with that, Name Faker, stay safe, get your goo.
Yeah, and with no powder, you just gotta take the hits. As sucky as that is. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, Name Faker will go ahead and do the Argus fight. But Magno will head into GT and he'll grab the big key really early and then just start climbing.
Yeah, with knowing where Temba Sword is, there's no way just for old FaZe stay safe. Yeah, Magno deciding just to grabbing the big key, getting a small key and go up.
Luckily, there's also a small key there, so you got the ideal GT layout, GT key positionings.
Yeah, and with tempered on climb, there's no way you want to do something. To be fair, if you had anything before, and the swords and silvers have to be in GT, then maybe if you say, okay, I don't know where they are, I want to check. But right now, why you should? With Maya, Turtle Rock and Desert still open in most of your overworld? Yeah, Namefaker is about to get his last crystal, while Magno already climbing. Still possible if Magno dies really bad. But even then, it's more like FaZe has to be before Magno as well. And not about just 1 minute with Tam being really quick. Just between Magno and Tam are right now 4 minutes, and I would say it will be 5. 5.5, maybe 6, depending on execution.
And I will mention once again that this race is very important for trying to figure out what to do about standings for the Lost Woods division, because right now Potatoepouch is sitting at 21 points. Should they win this, they will go up to 24 points. And this should at least help, I think, either help get a third place position or lock in a third place position. I don't know. I haven't looked at the standings. I haven't looked at the statistics right now. I mean, Drosty could fill me in on the details for that, so. Alright. Vidi fight for Magno. This is the second of the Vidi fights. And there goes that. As Name Figure is about to fight the Cold Stare, in the top of Hera. Magno about to get into this room. Kind of annoying, but at least the roller isn't terrible, I guess. As Name Figure does finish up the Cold Stare fight, and has the 7 crystals that he needs, and will enter GT soon. And Magno will go ahead and get the sword. At that point, he's all clear. He doesn't have to grab anything else. And Name Figure enters GT, and we'll start looking around for that big key. So we'll go left. Looks like this might be either a full left or a DM route for Name Figure. So if it's a full excuse me, so if this is a full left, then this will take Name Figure quite a bit to get to that big key.
Yeah. Unlucky for Name Figure, if he's trying to. But
So-
at this point, I feel like it doesn't matter. At least for if you say who's winning or lose.
This is going to be a full left. Either that or it's a random rush. Random rush. I don't know. It could just be the entire full left, or it could just be a random rush. But either way, this won't help Name Figure. I guess with FaZe entering GT, maybe FaZe will do the right and will stop Name Figure dead in his tracks. Just to get over there and say, oh hey, yeah, that's a thing. And it's like that's what FaZe is gonna do right now.
Yeah, unlucky for Name Figure, but now he's just mirroring.
Yeah, and there's that big key, and now FaZe and Name Figure are gonna start climbing. And Magno will drop into the game and fight. Should also have a tempered sword too, because he did pick that up. Although coming in with 2.5 hearts, 2.5 hearts, I believe he still got potions.
Yeah, he still should have at least 1. If I'm correct. But at least you've got cape, why not use it before?
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of time. You have plenty of opportunities to use that cape here, and then you can use that as a means to just to do the refill and just save yourself from dying. Yeah, there's that blue potion, and that's gonna come out right now. So now, phase 4 of Ganon. Now Magno knows that. I mean, Tam already told him that this is Silvers and GT.
The turtle walker should maybe no.
It's all a few more spins here, I think. Yeah, just, I think 1 or 2 more. Maybe a bit more. I don't know. Yeah, that's just 2 more. All right, GG's out for Magno, and also GG's out for Potatoepouch. So, and with this Potatoepouch, as soon as he crosses the bridge, will finish the official race time GG time of 1:23.54 in second place, and that means Potatoepouch will take the win overall, giving themselves 24 points. And with this win, they have clinched the 3rd place for a playoff berth.
Yeah, definitely GG, and it looks like FaZe and Namefaker did it for Fate.
Yeah, I don't blame them, really.
Yeah.
The back was a big problem for them, and here's Potatoepouch, the entirety of the Potatoepouch, rather, but like, well, just I know Tam, but GG's to the both of you.
Yeah, GG's.
Hello. Oh boy. I can't.
That was a interesting seed for what, like the bottleneck for. Oh, okay, well, so first of all, the bottleneck for the logical Aga climb to get to the gloves. Yeah.
Good advanced logic in Randomizer, right?
Yeah, that dark cross was like, it was interesting from a logical point of view, but from a having to actually play it point of view, it was just awful. I was like really dreading it as soon as we found the fire rod.
Yeah,
I
it was. Go ahead.
So sorry, I was glad we only took, we got it fairly fast. That was so bad, the enemies and magic situation and whatsoever, that I felt it was kind of okay speed. We got this done, but oh boy.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
the other
lucky
death.
to have red mail and like a bunch of hearts, because I would have been dying just as much as Magno would have been if I didn't have red mail.
Yeah, this one Lionel there was really evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just what the Turtle Rockers had just had so much trouble trying to get over to that that mushroom that led to the logical progression, which again, advanced logic playing its part here, which is something that doesn't usually come up, like in general, but it happens in this case. And it was they had so many deaths, and it just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for them, and it just felt pretty bad when watching it from their perspective.
This is kind of one of the reasons that I really don't like playing Randomizer. It's kind of just the winner of the race is whoever gets like maybe some lucky enemy RNG, or like figures out a particular room instead of dying 100 times in it. It's like sometimes it's fun, but sometimes it just really is not fun. And I feel kind of bad that we had to race a seed like this.
It's pretty yeah. You hit it right on the nose there. So with this win, you have clinched the third place for a playoff berth in the Lost Woods division. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. This division is like so congested. there was still a possibility that we kind of got overtaken by a few teams, and it's still very close for the last playoff spot, so being safe is like very much a relief, especially against a team like Todoroki's. Like, this wasn't an easy race at all, obviously, so definitely feels good.
Yes, and I think Randomizer is a very special kind of mode. You can always lose it. If things like today happen, they just happen in Randomizer. Any costly boss death could happen, and yeah, I mean, it feels really good to get the playoff spot. Yeah, very close division. Yeah, I believe every team would have deserved to make it. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see who else makes it into brackets, into playoffs. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, and there's still a significant battle to just try and make it out into that fourth spot, because right now after the results of this match, that leaves TM32 God Route, Steam He-Man, Validation Chess Boots, the ones at 5-7, and they'll be still fighting. They'll be trying to fight to see if they can get into that fourth playoff spot. Because, yeah, it is a, as you mentioned, it is a very congested division. It has been very, very competitive.
I think it's still possible for Todoroki's. It might be really unlikely, and obviously I don't want to lose, but I'll be kind of cheering for them after sharing this experience with them. You know, hopefully they can have a good showing.
Yeah, there's a really good chance for a tiebreaker race for place 4. If all the teams just go with one win, Team Hime against Clowns Fiesta, the division leader, Validation Chess Boots and God Road are facing each other, and Turtle Rockers might grab the second match against us. So there's still a chance for a team playoff race.
Definitely. Yeah, I was watching this from the sidelines and just saying, man, this is just incredible. Like, I don't know what to think about this. It's just wow. And you would think in the open league is similar, where like there's still a battle going on in open too. Like, just it's been a very competitive season.
For sure. It's always fun to see everyone getting some wins.
Yep. So yeah, I guess if you have any more thoughts on this, go ahead and just speak your mind and do whatever.
Well, shout outs again to the Todoroki's. You know, even though they didn't come in, this was a quote-unquote fun race. And obviously, thanks to you guys as well for putting on the restream and everything.
As for you, Magno? Or Magno?
It looks like nope.
I guess not. I guess not. All right. So, okay, anyway, just GG to the both of you, and congratulations on the third place clinch. We'll see how you fare when the playoffs come around, because playoffs are going to be what matters the most.
And yeah, it looks like in about 30 minutes there's another race. Right here. On SpeedGaming main.
Yep. So yeah, definitely want to check that out, because that is going to be the race between Hyrule Unlimited and Spoiler Lock. That will be happening on this channel. This is an open league. This will be an open league race.
It's not those. It's yet another bank for the sub 22.
Oh,
If I'm
is it-
looking correct, they changed
it-
something in the schedule.
Oh, is it not that? Oh, I thought there was another race they mentioned, Hyper Unlimited and the other spoiler log. I don't know. But yeah, while we have you here, definitely want to check out the just follow the runners and follow our 2 trackers, and that would be Rhodey and Daruk. But on they did a great job helping with the buttons on the buttons and stuff, and of course follow me and Nervadosh. And as mentioned before, there will be another race going on, and that will be and another monk in sub 22 will happen soon, and so that will consist of, I think it's Coxla and an Acaline, and then Cox and Macla, or I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that. As far as the overall schedule is concerned for SpeedGaming as a whole, once I get that up, we have right now the over on looks like on SpeedGaming 2. Yeah, SpeedGaming 2. There's the Metroid Prime 2 randomizer tournament that's a match between Gollop and Mr. McGill. And then on the same channel, after the Yet Another Monk, it's for sub 22 match, will be 2 back-to-back races of the Super Metroid Chuzu randomizer tournament, the beginner tournament for Super Metroid Rando. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. These are all in Eastern Time, by the way. We have the Metroid Dread any percent NMG tournament on SpeedGaming 2. So some more Metroid stuff if you, because been heavy on the Metroid. And then on the SpeedGaming 3 at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have the Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide Weekly. So Final Fantasy, if you like Final Fantasy VI and the randomizer for that's there. If you are interested in joining the daily race for the Link to the Past randomizer, the mode for that one will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that is going to be open. So just standard old open, randomized swords. Nothing too crazy here. Nervendose, that was a fun race.
Definitely.
Yeah, it wasn't. Unfortunate that it ended up in the way it is.
I guess there's just a certain amount of fun divided by players and viewers. And this was not well divided. I guess you got all of it, and we didn't. Oh, but it's fine. It's fine. Thank you all guys for having us, for doing commentary and tracking, and having us on Restream. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Again, just follow all 4 of our runners, and first follow the tracking. So yeah, coming soon. Coming up just on SpeedGaming after we're done with this will be that race between that sub 22 and Yet Another Bonk. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit. And yeah. Yeah, so take it easy, everybody, and we'll just sit tight. We'll get you over to that race.